Okay, great morning, everyone. Excuse me. Today is Saturday, August 18th. So let's get to the cards and see what we have today. First card out is Grandmother Moon, which is about intuition, inner rhythms, self-reflection. And that's what really a lot of the spiritual path is about, self-reflection, okay? Seeing what's genuine, seeing what's not, really looking to see where thoughts come from, where they go to, how they affect emotions, etc. It's all a path of self-reflection where you have to sit and see what's coming and going and questioning at a deep level. Second card out is Emergence. Okay. So it's a path of awakening, emergence, kind of staying in the moment, not chasing the what ifs, not chasing the projections, not wallowing in past. A lot of people get stuck wallowing in past or projections of future or what ifs, and that's not being in the moment. That's people have a mistaken view about that. Okay, next out is the great mystery, trust. Okay, and we have to have faith and we have to have trust because we get to some parts in our journey which are difficult. They seem like they're stalled, they're not going anywhere. Or we're going through the dark night of the soul and it takes everything you've got to take the next step, okay? So again, we have to have a lot of trust, that God is pulling you forward, Next is, this is an interesting one, preservation. I love that. We've got the skeleton preserving a fetus there. Preservation. So what is it you're preserving, holding to? Okay. Beyond all odds. Preservation. Okay. Gratitude song. What is it you're grateful for? What is it you're grateful for? What gratitude song are you going to sing today? One of the things I tell people if they're in depression or something, start a journal, a gratitude journal, and you have to put in it at least 3 things that you were grateful for that day. Okay? This can help to pull people out of that cycle. So very important to have gratitude. Okay, very, very important along the way. Be grateful for what you have. Viewpoints, options, okay? Look at the viewpoints. Look at the different options and see what is there, okay? I like the skeleton because it's one for people to think about. When you pass, when you leave the form, what is it you take with you? What is it you need to preserve? Because it's most assuredly not the things you gathered and collected physically, okay? You're not taking any of those things. You're not taking any of those types of things along, okay? Next one is the hawk. Today is a day of the hawk. My totem, the red-tailed hawk, which is about, being above the situations, looking, seeing farsightedly, not getting lost in the forest for the trees. See above it. If you can see above a situation, see the whole of it first, then you can see how to break it down into manageable portions, okay? So be like the red-tailed hawk. They're also, red-tailed hawks are very, they'll take on an eagle. And an eagle is significantly larger than the red-tailed hawk, but the red-tailed hawk will go after the eagle if need be. So, yeah, they are determined, and they are, they hold their own, red-tailed hawks. So, bear dancer. Okay, so it's an opportunity to be connecting more with emotions today. Okay, it's an opportunity to dance, to get connected with your emotional self. It doesn't mean, again, to go off on a rant and to get stuck. If you are in a negative space, again, start to develop gratitude. Okay, that really can help to pull people out of their negative states. Okay, so let's go through it. Today's the day to get in touch with emotions. Look at different viewpoints, options. Try to look at things from an overview, from a higher perspective. Okay, get a handle on it. Don't get stuck in the little details. More look at the overall thing, and then you got more clarity to break it down into detailed oriented things to deal with. Preservation. What is it that needs to be preserved? What is it you take with you when you pass? What is it that's important to develop, to have? And this is why I teach on my path that I teach people is honesty, integrity, transparency. These are the important things to develop: honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness. If you see all life as sacred, if you live your life where on the ground you stand is sacred, you will have a change in your mentation, the way you view things, the way you interact with things. Okay, so again, today look and see what is it you take with you when you pass. What is important to develop? Okay? If all you're thinking is like Donald Trump, how to get ahead while you're in body here, none of those things can you take with you. But you do take the karma of the bad deeds that you do. That you take with you. You don't get out of your mindset. You don't get out of that. Okay? So think about today, what is it that you take with you when you leave the form? Trust. Very important to have trust, the great mystery. See the mystery of life and how things unfold. Again, self-reflection. This all has to do with that. Self-reflection, intuition. Again, develop your intuition. Have the gratitude song. Okay, so important, gratitude and emergence. Okay. You're on the path to become a butterfly, transcendent, okay? On the path. So again, these are some important things to look at. So no matter what it is that's coming up today, get the overview of the situation, and then you can break it down. If you hit a bump in the road, something doesn't go your way, look at what you have. Look at the good things that you have. Okay? Don't get stuck in the poor me saga. I think that's one of the worst things I see. People stuck in the poor pity party, and they are beating that drum for all they are worth. And they can do it for a while, and they'll get a lot of attention for a time, but eventually people get tired of listening to the pity party. Okay? So it may be a way to get attention for a time, and you can continue to beat that drum, but eventually you'll find a party of one yourself. And other people will avoid you because they don't want to listen to the poor me saga that's ongoing. Okay? So come out of your pity party. You know, animals, for the most part, don't jump on a pity party. They deal with situations as they are, as they come up with just living life, okay? They don't get stuck in a pity party, poor me saga of trying to convince the world, you know, like Trump, how unfair everything, it's so unfair, you know? So yeah, no. Don't get on the pity party reel and keep riding, buying a ticket to that ride. Be willing to get off of it. Have some gratitude for what you do have, and continue to look and see what is it you actually take with you when you leave this form. What do you leave here, and what do you take with you? So what? It's like the Bible says, build up your treasures in heaven, okay? You want to build up your little treasure box, things that you take with you. Kind of like, reminds me of the woman that's going to get married, and they used to have the little treasure chest of things they would gather and collect for when they got married. You know, they'd start adding little things to their dowry, to their little chest. So what things are you going to add to your treasure chest that you take with you? Okay? What are the things of spirit that you take with you? Okay? So something to contemplate today. Anyway, everyone have a great day. I will see you online. Aho! Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and have a great day.